Okay, the following video is a video demonstration for the module data visualization. It's just demonstrating the dashboard implemented using the SAS visualization software. It'll just be a short 4-minute video on how to use the dashboard and various other features. Okay, this is the first tab. You can see there on the left we have a geomap, and on the right hand side there's a cross tab. And you can see by default there's just a basic interaction on the geomap. You can get some additional information. On the cross tab you're able to click on the row, which then highlights the corresponding wilderness area in the corresponding geomap. In addition, you have a zoom feature, so you're able to zoom in and out and get a good high level view of the situation and of the geographical area. Just in terms of what the visual variables represent, blue indicates high concentration and red indicates less concentration of that particular species. The tab at the bottom allows you to sift through various species type using a click table or a click bar. The next tab is you can see it's a tree map on the left and a bubble plot on the right hand side. So the tree map represents the concentration or the frequency of that particular species depending on the amount of hillshade it receives. So the bar at the top filters the plot by hillshade, which is defined as basically as the amount of light that the species receives. So you can see there that green indicates a very high hillshade and purple indicates a very low hillshade. So the bubble plot on the right hand side filters by elevation. You can see it groups by cover type, so you can get an idea of the kind of distance from hydrology based on elevation. So it's a very interesting visual there. The third tab here is just investigation into relationships. So on the right hand side here there'll be a correlation matrix and it has some basic interactions by default. So you can see when you put your mouse over the squares you can get some basic R² correlation coefficients, and the higher the more concentrated the blue colour, the more correlated. On the left hand side there's some interesting visualizations and relationships that were of domain interest for particularly for forestry and geography. So you can see there that the heat maps there they're situated in a vertical container. It lets the user scroll up and down and view each of the visualizations. The fourth tab is shows the results of the algorithms. So we have a gauge there with a line chart, and the click bar at the top filters by the algorithm, and then the corresponding graphs change accordingly. So you can see the gauge then has a pre-attentive feature, while the line chart has a brushing relationship with the gauge. The final tab shows the number of correct instances made by the classification algorithm, and it also shows the number of incorrect instances as well. The bottom bar allows you to filter through by species, and you can get a sense of how many were correctly identified by the algorithms and incorrectly identified. And you can see as well that there's some basic interaction there in the report. When you click on the bar chart you get some additional information as well. And that concludes the demonstration for this video.